Hello there, beautiful people. Sasquatch Hunter here. And I wanted to make this video because I wanted to kind of explain why I started a YouTube channel, why I want to be a YouTuber, and what I kind of think my credentials are for even having this crazy idea in the first place. Well, pretty much I've always, since I was a tiny child, been involved in theater and uh, entertaining people. When I was in church, Methodist church, when I was a child, I was in all types of productions and would sing musicals. I was Moses, I was Jesus, I was David. I was all types of biblical characters growing up. And that was my first introduction. Suzanne Cobb, I would like to give a shout out to. She taught me how to swim also. There's a lot of other things. She was a big inspiration when I was a wee lad. Um, So church musicals is kind of where I started out, and then I really liked acting. I wasn't really big into musicals at that point when I was a little older. And when I was in middle school, I got back into theater or drama in middle school, and that's when I kind of rekindled my love for theater. And then all through high school, I was in drama and theater. Willie Jordan was my teacher for 3 of those 4 years in high school, and he was a very big influence on me. One of the smartest minds of acting and theater that I know, and really helped shape and teach me a lot about how just the method of acting and directing. Also, he helped me. I was able to direct Brighton Beach Memoirs when I was a senior in high school. I directed that with my ninth grade teacher, my English teacher, Miss Anderson, and then my 11th grade teacher, Miss Wedge, maybe 10th grade. Oh yeah, 11th grade, Mrs. Wedge. And they were my co-direct. They were directing Brighton Beach Memoirs with me. It was a great time. It was the first time a student had actually done a main stage, had directed a main stage production at Leesville High School. So that was a big deal at the time. It's a big deal. And I was really proud of that. It actually debuted on my 18th birthday when I was a senior in high school. And after high school, I was really just trying to have fun and, party with my friends. And I kind of wasn't into theater for a while, but then I kind of wanted to do it again, so I auditioned for dinner theater. So people would, and I got it, and we would do this little play in front of a restaurant or in front of a group of people who had paid tickets, and we did a few plays. They weren't really well known, written by some obscure folks. I did that for a little while. They wanted me to continue, but I was kind of bored with it. That was a paying gig too, making a few bucks. But it was on Friday and Saturday nights, and I wanted again to hang out with my friends. So I stopped doing that. A few years passed by, and then my friend John Rourke, who I went to school or didn't really go to school but grew up with, and my friend Mike Farrell, who I was in school with in theater, we started a public access TV show called Welcome to Raleigh, and this was in Raleigh, North Carolina. And we would interview various artists and musicians and tour places and do different skits, and it was a really cool like little variety public access TV show. And we had a few seasons doing that, and I'll leave a link below where you can actually see those episodes that are on my buddy's other YouTube channel. So we did the Welcome to Raleigh for a while, but then it was hard to keep that show going. It was actually a lot of work to have a new show every week, to plan what we were going to do, to film it all, and then my buddy had to edit it all and then to upload it to the servers and everything. It was quite a learning experience for all of us. After that, I worked at restaurants a lot when I was growing up, pretty much my whole adult life, young adult life, working in restaurants. And I ended up moving from Raleigh to right outside Detroit, and then right outside or right in Buffalo, New York, and then to Rochester, New York, helping my buddies run melting pot restaurants, which we opened up. So that was a big chapter of my life. And then I moved here to Alaska about 8 years ago, and haven't really gotten the theater scene so much here, but I have enjoyed. I know a lot of the theater folk here in Homer, and I enjoy going to the plays, but haven't really auditioned for anything. But a couple years ago, my wife suggested that we start an improv group. And oh, I forgot to tell you, I was also in Teen Co, which was an improv group in high school, which I was the first kid from my school to audition and actually make it. It was kind of a cliquish between two other high schools, Millbrook and Inlow in Raleigh, North Carolina. But I made that, so that was my first improv group. And then so my wife said maybe I should start a new improv group. So we started one at Characters Bar here in town and developed a nice little troupe. And we would do a 2-hour show on Mondays. And then the pandemic started, and that stopped improv. And everyone's kind of drifted. Some people have moved away from Homer. We don't really go to the bar as much anymore, or really at all, to be honest. My wife no longer bartends anymore. So improv kind of really isn't in the cards anymore. So after all of that, I figured let's start a YouTube channel because I've been doing all types of acting and having fun. And Alaska's a beautiful and interesting place, and I would love to show it to you and go on a journey with you. You can come with me, and we can check out Alaska, and I can show you all the neat people and interesting places and animals, and maybe we can do some fun skits. I got a lot of cool, talented friends here too, and I really just wish the best for 2022 for you, for your family, your loved ones, for myself and my family and my friends, my everyone here in town and around the world. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you so much for joining. Please tell me what you would like to see, and I would love to entertain you guys with the fascinating world of Alaska. Um, and that's really, I guess, it. I just wanted to explain why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, and I really hope it is successful. I'm going to keep working at it, and I'm going to continually put up content, and I'm not going to give up. So we're going to make this work, and thanks for starting this journey with me. If you're stumbling on this later, then I guess this is kind of towards the beginning of everything. But love you guys, and take care. We'll see you down the trail.